Real, I'm telling you straight, I don't even want us to get into it. Because if we do, then you're gonna end up going against the code, against the politics, and that's gonna make you look fake. Bro, I swear on everything, you a mark. You know it too. On God, you not real. And I'm not even talking about the streets like that. I know real ones, and you definitely not one of them. Whoa. Everyone better brace themselves because Blueface is out and the streets are going absolutely crazy. After spending nearly 2 full years locked up, you'd expect him to come out calm, focused, maybe even trying to turn a new page. But nope. The moment he stepped back into freedom, he came out swinging like he never missed a beat. Word around the block says the first thing he did after getting out was check up on Chrisean Rock. But what he found out didn't sit right. Apparently, while he was locked away, she was hanging out with other guys. And instead of letting it go like a grown man, he flipped the switch straight into savage mode. Reports claim he sent some of his boys to pull up on her new man, and whatever happened next turned into pure chaos. People nearby said Chrisean went off, screaming, crying, tossing things, and jumping on social media like the old days. Online fans were quick to say she's been living wild ever since Blue got locked up, and now that he's free, every secret she tried to bury is starting to bubble back to the surface. But here's where the story gets real wild. Witnesses say Blueface's crew didn't just have a talk, they handled the guy. Word spread fast, and the whole block's been buzzing about it, with some claiming that dude caught serious heat behind the situation. Now everyone's asking the same thing. Does this mean Blue still has feelings for Chrisean, or is this just straight up revenge? Because if it's the second one, every man she's been seen with better watch his back. This whole thing is starting to feel like a toxic reunion brewing right before our eyes. And if you know Blueface, this could just be the start of another street soap opera. The real question is, will he calm down, focus on his music, and make a proper comeback? Or is he just gonna drag everybody back into his madness all over again? At this rate, it's looking like he might end up back behind bars before the week even ends. I mean, seriously? Who sends people to rough up their baby mama's new man? That's insane behavior. What makes this whole thing even crazier is that not too long ago, Blueface and Chrisean were actually vibing again. For a few short hours, they looked like a real family, hugging, laughing, playing with their son Junior like nothing bad had ever happened. Fans were cheering them on, hoping maybe this was finally a new chapter for the two. Before Blue went to prison, there was all that messy drama about whether Junior was even his real son. Remember that? It got ugly for a while. But now it looked like they'd put it all behind them, focusing on their kid and rebuilding that bond. Everything seemed peaceful, until it wasn't. Because with these two, peace never lasts long. Next thing anyone knew, Chrisean started pressing Blueface hard about the lyrics in his new songs. She didn't like how he was rapping about other women, and instead of keeping things calm, Blue snapped right back, saying it's fair game since she was seeing other dudes while he was locked up. Hold on, what? You questioning my lyrics? What lyrics? Don't even start with that, he clapped back. You want to talk about lyrics? I got questions for your lyrics too. You talking about who? Nah, I ain't doing this. The energy changed instantly, from sweet to hostile in seconds. Their happy reunion turned into a full-on war zone just like that. And if those rumors about Blueface actually sending people after her new boyfriend are true, then he's not just creating drama. He's playing with fire that could get him sent right back to prison. This whole love story has more twists than a soap opera, and the next chapter is looking explosive. Because here's the real kicker, that fake smile he had when he reunited with Chrisean, yeah, it didn't fool anyone. Blueface had been watching her every move while he was still behind bars. Even from prison, he kept tabs on her life like a hawk. In that reunion video, sure, he was smiling and acting chill. But everybody could see that grin was faker than plastic. Blueface has never been good at hiding his emotions, especially when it comes to Chrisean being around other men. Let's not forget, this is the same guy who once threatened to take baby Junior away just because he thought she might have messed with Lil Baby. He didn't even have proof, but he went off anyway. So when he got out and saw her hanging with a new dude, that smile he flashed, that wasn't happiness, and it was pure jealousy dressed up as calm. And sure enough, it didn't take long for the streets to start buzzing. Word is, Chrisean's new man, a dude who goes by Tree, got jumped by a group of guys allegedly connected to Blueface. The talk around town says Blue wasn't about to let her move on that easy. To be fair, Chrisean hasn't exactly been shy about her new love life. She's been posting nonstop, kissing, dancing, and showing off Tree like she's trying to prove a point. Almost like she wanted Blueface to see it. And trust, he saw it. But instead of ignoring it and focusing on his comeback, Blueface seems stuck in his feelings, turning it all into a revenge mission. Now the big mystery is, was that just street gossip, or did he really send his crew to make a statement? Either way, the situation got messy real fast. And with Chrisean's long history of chaotic public drama, nobody was surprised when this thing blew up. Fans didn't even need to play detective. Everyone could see it coming from a mile away. And when it hit hard. Within hours, social media exploded. People started digging into Tree's background and found out that the guy might only be 18 years old. So when Blueface threw shade online calling her out for her young dude, everyone knew exactly who he meant. That one comment sent the internet into meltdown mode. Timelines flooded with memes, insults, and wild accusations. Some even went too far, calling her inappropriate names for allegedly dating someone that young. But Chrisean wasn't about to let that slide. She jumped on live and cleared it up fast. "Y'all keep saying 18. He's 20, okay? Legal," she said. "We've been seeing each other for a minute. Just kept it private till it got real. He just turned 20. And for the record, when Blue met me, I was 19. So mind y'all business. Stop hating on the young." Still, the damage was done. The internet was ruthless. Comments were brutal. Memes were endless. And people were divided over whether she was telling the truth or just trying to save face. But one thing's for sure. Chrisean's new romance has already lit a firestorm of controversy. And the more she tries to calm it down, the louder it gets. You already know it wouldn't be a proper Blueface drama without his mom. Carlissa stepping into the middle of the storm. She just can't resist jumping into her son's mess every single time. So, the moment she caught wind of Chrisean's new relationship, she hopped online, loud, emotional, and ready to speak her mind. Carlissa went straight for the jugular, calling Chrisean's new man a baby, throwing all kinds of shade his way, and thanking God that her son didn't have to deal with Chrisean anymore. "Whew, child. Thank you, Jesus, won't he do it?" she said. They make a cute couple, though. Get a baby with him, that'll be a cute baby too. He's the one. He's the one? She was talking like Blueface had finally dodged a bullet, as if the whole family could finally breathe again. But oh, how quickly things turn. Because from the looks of it, Blueface is far from done with Chrisean. You don't send goons after your ex's new man if you're truly over her. Let's be real, that's not closure. That's jealousy wrapped in denial. And honestly, this isn't new behavior for him. Blueface's jealous streak when it comes to Chrisean has always been next level. Every time another man even glances her way, he loses his mind. Remember that whole mess with Lil Baby? That was one of the wildest chapters in their saga. When Blue and Chrisean had broken up for a bit, she ended up getting friendly with Lil Baby, and Blueface was fuming. He couldn't stand it. He even went as far as leaking their private messages just to make a point. In those texts, Lil make a point. In those texts, Lil Baby tried to clear things up, saying, "Baby, my people saying I'm in your DMs. I'm just trying to stop the rumor." But Blue wasn't trying to hear none of that. Instead, he posted it all anyway, just to stir the pot. That moment showed everyone exactly how deep his possessiveness ran. So while Carlissa's online acting like her son has moved on and found peace, it's clear he's still emotionally stuck on Chrisean. And now that she's flaunting her new man all over social media, his jealousy is burning hotter than ever. This thing's about to blow up all over again, and fast. Blueface didn't just let that Lil Baby situation go either. When that Big Brother rumor started floating around, you know, the one where Lil Baby supposedly called himself Chrisean's big bro, Blue lost it completely. He jumped online, ranting, demanding answers like, "Why you ain't tell him I'm your big brother?" I don't like that. That rant turned into a full-blown meltdown that had everyone clutching their phones in disbelief. And he didn't stop there. He went straight at Lil Baby publicly, calling him fake and questioning his motives. He posted, "Man said he your big brother. You ain't no son to me? The truth can never be a diss. You in her DMs, I'm in this woman's phone." Then he dropped the mic with a cold line that set the internet ablaze. You could feel the heat through the screen. And if that wasn't enough, Blueface kept going, saying, "Anything that makes Rock blow up, I'm for it. Even if I gotta look back. I ain't bring her up just for you to fake play Big Brother and use it for clout. If you want to do business, cool. If not, move around. I invested in her long time ago." Basically, he was claiming ownership of Chrisean's fame, saying she only blew up because of him. He didn't even try to hide it. Blue was hurt, jealous, and loud about it. Then he took the drama to the studio and dropped a diss track directly aimed at Lil Baby. In one of the wildest lines, He even implied that he was Junior's real father. Rapping? Baby thought he knew. How you let another grown man grab up on your booty? Couldn't be me, I ain't no hoochie. You really in the streets? I'm the one really in the streets. Fans were stunned. That was the moment everyone realized Blueface wasn't just being protective. He was being possessive to a whole new level. And every single time another man gets close to Chrisean, Blue finds a way to drag him into the mess, whether through lyrics, interviews, or social media posts. But it didn't stop there. According to Street Whispers, Blueface's threats toward Lil Baby got so out of hand that Baby himself finally had to step in and speak up. He wasn't about to let his name get dragged through the mud anymore. So Lil Baby went online and shut it all down, saying, "I don't do all that trolling. I be laughing at some stuff, but nah, stop playing. I never tried to talk to that woman. Please stop attaching my name to that. I saw her at a party, told her some real stuff. She knows I never tried to talk to her." He kept it respectful but firm, clearing his name with one post. Then he added another line that hit deep. "I know I bring attention, but joking about a kid or that kind of thing is too far." He was clearly done being pulled into Blueface and Chrisean's chaos. But of course, Blue couldn't just leave it there. Instead of letting it go, he fired back again with another diss, subtle but still taking shots. Fans couldn't believe he was still trying to keep the beef alive after being called out so directly. And according to more rumors, Blue even tried to send his crew after Lil Baby at one point. But let's be real, Lil Baby isn't just some random rapper. He's got real power in the industry and in the streets. So obviously nothing came of that. Blue quickly backed off once he realized who he was messing with. Unfortunately, Chrisean's new man, Tree, didn't have that same level of protection. If the street talk is true, he caught the full force of Blueface's jealousy, and it wasn't pretty. It's dangerous when fame, ego, and emotions collide like this, and Blue's proving over and over again that he's still not ready to keep his cool. Word on the street is that after everything went down, Chrisean lost it when she found out Tree had dumped her. And honestly, can you blame him? The rumors say Tree decided he didn't want any smoke from Blueface, so he packed up and dipped. No goodbye, no drama, just vanished. That move lit a fire under Chrisean. People close to her say she went off, furious, shouting that Blueface ruined another one of her relationships. She allegedly started threatening to send her own people after him for payback. Can you imagine that? Chrisean trying to go toe-to-toe with Blueface on his own turf. She was talking wild, saying she'd get her own revenge, but let's be honest, we've seen this movie before. Every single time they fight, they somehow end up back together, smiling like nothing ever happened. It's like a toxic magnet why they can't stay away from each other no matter how bad it gets. Everyone's saying the same thing. No matter what happens, Blueface and Chrisean always find their way back to each other. Their connection is messy, loud, chaotic, but it's real. Even after the fights, the cheating, the broken doors, and the endless online wars, somehow they circle back. And it's not like they're just casually reconnecting. Every time they reunite, it's explosive, filled with new drama, new declarations of love, and new heartbreak waiting right around the corner. The crazy thing? People close to them swear that Blueface still has deep feelings for Chrisean, even if he'll never admit it out loud. He might clown her online, laugh in interviews, or post shady tweets, but behind closed doors, he's still checking her stories, still reacting to her posts, still keeping tabs. It's that twisted type of love where you can't let go, even when you know it's destroying both of you. Let's not forget how this whole roller coaster even started. Back when Chrisean first joined Blue Girls Club, nobody thought she'd be the one to rise above all the chaos. She was just another contestant, scrappy, emotional, fighting to be noticed. But Blue saw something in her. He used to brag about how real she was, how she wasn't like the others. And slowly, what started as a showmance turned into something much deeper, a toxic love story that would have social media hooked for years. But then came the arrests, the cheating scandals, and the wild public brawls. And every time people thought, that's it, they're done, they'd pop up together again, smiling like nothing ever happened. Even after she got pregnant, things only got messier. Blue denied the baby at first, throwing doubts around like confetti. He went online claiming the timeline didn't add up, implying she'd been with other men. But once little Chrisean Jr. arrived, everything changed. Suddenly, Blue was claiming the child proudly, posting photos, calling him his twin, and even saying he wanted to be a family. But it didn't take long before things went south again. One moment, they were co-parenting and celebrating birthdays. The next, they were dragging each other on Instagram. And through all of that, one thing became clear. No one else can come between them without things turning ugly. Every time Chrisean tries to move on, Blueface finds a way to pull her back into his orbit. That's why when she started showing off her new man, Tree, fans knew drama was coming. Everyone predicted it. The minute she posted those videos of her holding hands with him, smiling, calling him baby, people were like, Blueface is about to lose it again. And guess what? They were right. First came the cryptic tweets, then the shady Instagram stories, and finally, with the full-blown meltdown. Blue started dropping lines about fake love and women using new dudes to make their ex jealous. You didn't have to be a genius to know who he was talking about. Then, out of nowhere, those rumors started flying. The ones saying Tree had been jumped. No one could confirm it at first, but the timing was too suspicious. Just days after Blue's outburst, Tree was suddenly MIA, his social media went quiet, and Chrisean started posting emotional messages about betrayal and pain. The streets started talking fast. People were saying Blue had sent his boys to handle the situation. Some claimed Tree got roughed up pretty bad. Others said he got threatened and skipped town before things got worse. Of course, Blue never confirmed anything directly, but he didn't exactly deny it either. He made these slick comments like, "Ain't nobody touching my baby mama unless I say so," and fans took that as a confession. It's wild how much power he still has over her life. Even when she tries to move on, his shadow follows. And honestly, you could see the pain in Chrisean's eyes. When she went live after the rumors started spreading, she looked tired, not her usual fiery self. She said things like, "I just wanted peace, man. I thought I could finally be happy." Her voice cracked a few times, and fans flooded the comments begging her to walk away for good this time. But deep down, most people knew she wouldn't. Because even though she's angry and hurt, she still loves him. And that's the hardest part. She's trapped in that cycle of love and pain, the kind that keeps pulling her back no matter how far she runs. Then came the ultimate twist. Blue started claiming he wanted full custody of their baby. He said Chrisean wasn't stable, wasn't focused, and that their son deserved better. That move broke her completely. She went live again, crying, saying, "How you gonna take my baby when you weren't even there for him? I carried him, I raised him, alone." The internet exploded. Fans split right down the middle, half siding with her, half saying Blue might actually have a point. But here's the thing. Blue's never been consistent. One day, he's calling her unfit. The next, he's posting pictures of the baby, saying, "That's my twin." It's all mind games, a tug of war played out for millions to see. And poor Chrisean is stuck in the middle, trying to protect her peace while the man who once called her his rock keeps shaking her world. Meanwhile, Carlissa, Blue's mom, keeps adding fuel to the fire. Every few days, she's online giving her 2 cents, accusing Chrisean of being manipulative, clout-chasing, or lying about her pain. It's like the whole family's built on drama. And the crazy part? Every time you think they've finally hit rock bottom, they find a way to dig even deeper. Just when fans thought the drama couldn't get any worse, rumors started swirling that Chrisean might still be visiting Blueface behind the scenes. Late-night meetups, private calls, the whole thing. Some even claimed they'd been seen together at a studio recently. If that's true, then this whole love triangle with Tree was doomed from the start. Because no man wants to play second to someone like Blueface, especially when the world knows how possessive he is. It's no wonder Tree decided to back off. He probably realized what everyone else already knew. When it comes to Chrisean and Blue, you either join the chaos or walk away for good. And honestly, walking away might have been the smartest move he ever made.